Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It's been a while, I think it's been about a week since I did a video, I think. I'm going to be shaving this off. So I'll just get started with the soap, which is going to be Euphros by Habonman Fougere, which was very kindly piffed to me from Francis Spankle. It's a good start. Spencer Franco over in the Eastern States. It's a beautiful Fougere scent. Now, Fougere is obviously unique to the artisan that makes it, but this one smells lovely. Scent strength around about 4, stays like that through the whole shave, and it's excellent quality, slickness, cushion, glide, everything you want from a soap. Now, the brush that I'm going to be using was also very kindly piffed to me, or not piffed, but it was actually made, and it is this. Now, this is made by a gentleman that goes by the name of Grey Dog. Now, I know his real name, but we'll call him Grey Dog for the video. Now, this is Bloodwood and Spalted Oak. Now, this oak here was actually from his backyard, and it's an absolutely beautiful brush. Really well turned, lovely shape, keyhole sort of style handle, and it's got a 27mm Omega bow knot, which has sort of been broken in. Maybe not fully yet, but it's not far away. So we'll go straight in, get a good load. I want a good heavy load in the brush today because obviously this is a lot of hair to mow down. I'm not even going to trim it. This could be the longest shaving video that I have ever done because I've got no idea how well this shave is going to go. I contemplated grabbing a Chevette again just to do this one shave. I thought, no, I'm not wasting money buying something that I'll never use again. Then I thought maybe get a straight razor, give the straight razor a good try for the first time and whip off a beard with it. And then I decided against that as well. So, we are now here, and I'm going to be using the carve razor with the F plate, which is the most aggressive plate, 1.23mm of blade gap, which I'll show you very, very soon. Right, now I reckon that's going to be enough, at least for the first couple of passes. So the beard I have actually really enjoyed having this time. I'm just getting a bit fed up, believe it or not, of cutting it in and trying to keep it neat and tidy. I'll give guys the due that have beards for a long time and actually trim them and look after them. There's a lot more involved than just shaving your face. When you shave your whole face clean shaven, it's a lot easier, you just do the whole lot. This takes sort of good eyesight, keeping your head straight, lining it up right, and it's a bit of a pain in the arse if I'm honest. So I was going to wet my face there. Oh, do you know what? This is a no prep shave, by the way. There's no having the shower. Well, I have, but not just before the shave. This is literally going to be straight onto untouched whiskers. So I'm just going to scoop that a little bit on my chin there. Start painting this on. Now, I'm not actually sure how long or how many days growth I've got on here, but there's a good month, I think, roughly, of growth. Might be less than that, I'm not 100% sure. Could be way more than that. Who knows? So all I'm doing now is just dipping the tips of the brush in the water. Just getting a little bit of moisture in it, because it's going to need it. Because I did load the brush pretty heavy. Just to give you an idea of how long the whiskers are. You can see them sort of pinging out there. This knot is actually very, very soft now. Lovely soft tips. Heaps of scrub without actually any scritch now. Yeah, you can sort of see the beard flicking up there. So I'm going to get a nice thick coating of lather on you. I've also been seeing a lot about the new Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements base. I think it's CK6, Crown King 6 I believe it means. And by all accounts it is as good, if not better than everything else on the market. I believe it's a vegan base, or vegetal base. This lather's taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's been a long time coming. I'm going to take my time, I'm going to enjoy it, try and get as little irritation, cuts, nicks, weepers as I can. And this extra time that I'm spending on it is really helping soften up the bristles in preparation for cutting them off. It's nice to do a full face lather again, I tell you what. I mean, you can see how thick and voluminous this stuff is becoming already. Right. I think I'm pretty much where I need to be. Oh, get back here. Don't want to be losing lather. That is an absolutely stunning lather. It really is. That is some thick ass lather. Wow. Brush is caked, performs superbly. What an amazing brush, and thanks very much again to Grey Dog for sending it over. I had 3 Grey Dog brushes in my den and none of them will be leaving the den. I don't use them as often as I should because I've got so much choice. It drives me nuts really, if I'm honest. Sometimes I go in there to pick a brush and I'm like, shit, what am I going to use today? Sometimes it's best to stick to 2 or 3 that you love and stay there. I screwed that plan up. Right, now I've got a 4th use Kai blade in here, but I'm actually going to swap it out. This deserves a feather. So, feather on the F plate with the carved razor should offer the ultimate in efficiency from any DE razor on the planet pretty much. This is 1.23mm of blade gap, which is huge. Just going to take out the Kai blade, which I'd already loaded. So that's that out. And here we go. So I've got the feather blade there, just so you can see me popping it on the lid, on the cap. So there it is. We'll pop the base cap on there now. And we'll screw it together. So I'm using the 3.5 inch Argyle handle, which was very, very kindly sent to me from Chris Kirchin over at Carve Razors, carveshaving.com. And as you can see there is, let me get the focus going. There is that blade gap. It is a big old blade gap. 1.23mm, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's huge in shaving terms. And as you can see, this lather is ready to rock and roll. And here we go, let's see how the carve with a brand new feather blade does on a good month's worth of growth, I believe. Here we go, brand new feather. Quick rinse, nice and clear, nothing blocking it, and as you can see it's taken that sideburn off pretty much completely. I am using a very light touch. I know that's disgusting to look at. This blade feels beautiful in this razor. It's not really blocking up at all. There's a couple of little hairs there, but they're actually stuck on the bottom, the base plate, so they've just washed clean off. So far, I've got to say, I mean, I love this razor. It's the best razor I've ever used. It's the smoothest, most comfortable razor I've ever used. But to be knocking down this amount of growth so easily with no irritation, I'm definitely not getting irritation from this. It's getting so close. Right, on the lip. Nice short strokes. Look at that. And once again, nothing. It's just mowing this hair off. Just not blocking up at all. The sink, mate. Now I've got less, no I don't, I do, I've got less than 24 hours growth, and yet I can still use this F plate with a feather on my neck. Wow. I don't know about you guys and gals, but that's freaking impressive. Got a little ingrown hair there that I got from shaving against the grain on my neck at the bottom of the beard, so we'll get rid of that over the next few days or so. I would love to show you the sink, but I'm not going to, because I don't want people throwing up watching YouTube. It's not a good look for the channel, and as you can see, I've made a bit of a mess of myself as well. I've actually blocked the sinkhole. That's terrible. I'm going to have to get that sorted. I should be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to give this a good clean out and be back. And we're back. Only took a few seconds. It's all cleaned out. Ready to go for the second pass now. So I'm just going to wet my face. Instantly I can feel that amazing slickness from Frost. Really residually slick soap, which is great, especially when you're doing a shave like this. You want that good protection. And straight back into it with the brush now. I'm going to scoop that on my chin. This looks like it's actually dissipated in the brush a bit. I thought it might. I'm just going to dip the tips. I'm just going to go back to the soap just a little bit. That'll do it. I don't normally do that. But then again, I don't normally shave off that amount of bristles in one shave. Just give the skin a good massage with the brush today. It may give me a bit of brush burn, but it's not had this for a while. Oh, look at this lather, it's beautiful. Smells great, performs great. Now, I was going to downgrade the plate to like the C plate or the D plate. I'm just going to stick to the F, stuff it. Here we go, across the grain with the carve razor, Christopher Bradley razor with the F plate and the brand new feather blade. I'm just doing nice little short strokes because this is so efficient and it is a sharp blade. Even though it feels mild and smooth, it really does. It doesn't. You get a bit of blade feel, but it's not massive. You still need to be careful. The feather blade with the F plate is absolutely incredible. This almost feels mild enough and smooth enough that I could daily drive it. I know I couldn't, but it feels like that. Just wet the face again. And we'll finish off with pass number 3, and then I'll touch up round the lips. Right, cross grain other direction. Right, a little bit of water. Wow. Right, I'll get the brush cleaned out. Get the soap rinsed out. And then I'll rinse my face. And there we go. So we used Euphros shaving soap today, which was absolutely superb. Euphros Fougere Refrosh. Language is a bit shit today. Well, actually Scottish is generally pretty hard to speak English anyway most days. And I can't read all of that, but I know it's good quality soap with very minimal ingredients. The brush for today was the Grey Dog 27mm Omega Bore, which is a super soft knot now with heaps of scrub, loads of backbone, beautiful knot to use. Do you know something? I am absolutely amazed. I think I've got one little weeper there which is already healed. Amazed. The Carve Christopher Bradley razor. If that shave doesn't make you want to buy one of these razors, I'm not saying buy the brass. Stainless steel is on the way. There's a good chance it'll be here before Christmas. You'll be able to order it before Christmas. I've run out of superlatives to say about this razor. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's efficient, it's got a great grip, it looks great, it's machined perfectly, there's no marks, scratches, scuffs, anything like that. It is just beautifully machined. The stainless one, when it comes out, will come in this finish, which is brushed, and it'll also come out in polished stainless, which I'm hoping is going to be the same sort of standard as Wolfman, and if it is, the chances are it'll still be cheaper than Wolfman, and in my opinion, I haven't used a Wolfman yet. It will take a hell of a razor to beat that, whether it's a Wolfman or not. That is off the charts amazing. Brand spanking new feather blade in there today, and it performs so well, so smoothly. You've seen how much hair it knocked off. No need for a trimmer. Didn't block up the razor at all, not even once. There was no blockages in that razor once today. I think that's real testament to how well built the razor is and how good it is. Got a couple of little weepers there. Just lick your tongue and touch them up, as you do. I'm now going to finish off now with some Euphros Fougere Balm, which is excellent quality stuff. I've just given that a... So 2 pumps of that, which is probably a bit much. Now one thing I always seem to find, now the balm on this smells quite different to the soap. It's a more sort of grassy scent. It's still nice. I do like those scents anyway, so that's why I like it. But the actual post-shave feel from the soap and the balm when combined is as good as anything, really. Expensive soap, expensive balm. Obviously this was very kindly piffed to me, and I don't react to it, which is great, because I reacted to the first Euphros that I used in terms of a skin reaction. But, well, what a shave. I cannot grumble with that at all. Absolutely stunning. Amazing. And I shall leave you guys to it. If you've got any questions, pop them down below. The shaves will be coming a little bit more regular now that the beard's off. I enjoy shaving. I just like growing a beard out every now and then just for a rest. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next shave. Cheers.